Hi, Tyson Mutrux here with Mutrux Firm Injury Lawyers. Today I'm going to answer the question of, do I have to disclose my tax returns if I file a personal injury claim? Now this is really kind of a tricky situation, all right? Usually no. The answer to that question is normally no. However, if you have a fairly large wage loss claim or lost earning capacity claim, the answer to that question is probably yes, and it is really dependent on where you are in the case. If you send a demand and a big part of your demand is the wage loss claim, if you have other documentation to support that, you may not need to, but most insurance companies are going to request those tax returns. If you are in litigation and you have a wage loss claim, you will absolutely have to disclose your tax returns. You could try to fight it pre-litigation, but they're not going to pay you if you do that. Okay, so if they request it and you say no, well, they'll just say, okay, we're not going to pay you. That's what they'll do, because they'll want some documentation. If you file suit, yeah, you're going to have to provide wage loss documentation, including tax returns. And so just note that we've had cases before where the clients, they run a business and they do a lot of stuff allegedly under the table, and so they can't submit the wage loss claim, all right, because it's not on their tax returns. Be careful whenever you're claiming lost wages, because if you have things like that, you may not want to make a wage loss claim. Now, I will tell you, the majority of the time, you're not going to have to disclose your tax returns, because most people are not making a wage loss claim. They just don't. A lot of people, they fight through the pain and they still go back to work because they have to make an income. All right. But there are times whenever you do, and then you will have to disclose your tax returns. Usually the amount of tax returns, the number of years, is usually a few years back. But if you run a business, if there are other situations, you may have to go back as far as 10 years so that the economists on either side can calculate the actual wage loss that you've got. It's not always as simple as getting, last year's tax returns. You may need to look at a pattern, and you may have to go back as far as 10 years. All right. So if you have any other questions about that, give us a call, 888-550-4026. You can also check out our YouTube channel, Mutrux Firm Injury Lawyers. Also, give us a like on Facebook, where we share a lot of great information every single day. Fun recipes, some fun memes on Friday, things like that. Also, subscribe and share on YouTube. We would really appreciate it. All right, make it a great day. We'll see you.